Thanks for your interest in our multi-award-winning homes. We appreciate your time spent discovering Harkaway Homes and welcome you to this segment. By far the fastest growing section of our highly successful business is the ever-burgeoning knockdown rebuild area. Knockdown rebuild, also known as home replacement, is growing rapidly around our cities as we speak. Our inner suburbs have become highly desirable real estate. Urban renewal is no doubt with us for the duration. This feature shows how well Harkaway Homes is bringing the best of the past into the present and creating homes that blend naturally into our existing streetscapes. We call this sympathetic urban renewal. So sit back as we show you the Harkaway Homes difference and how we have perfected replacing older houses in established suburbs with our many sympathetic urban renewal options. Unfortunately, time has not been kind to many of the old houses sitting on inner suburban blocks, and eventually they either pass their use-by date, simply don't suit our lifestyle anymore, or require us to jump on the merry-go-round of replacing, patching and painting, only to end up where we started, with an old, tired house which has overly high ceilings and cold, damp, poky rooms that are impossible to heat. So what are the options for homeowners in this situation? You love your location, but the existing house is a never-ending, serious problem. Your first thought is to consider a major renovation or extension, where it's not uncommon for the costs involved to be far in excess of an entirely new home. Renovations also entail the massive disruption of restumping, rewiring, replumbing, and new plastering, new roofing and cladding, etc. The list goes on. Another option may be selling up and moving. But do you really want to relocate your family to a suburb that might be further out of town and where conveniences available now might not be so readily available? Not to mention, this can be a very expensive exercise in estate agents' fees and stamp duties. Or a third option may be buying and building a new home on that far-flung suburban fringe in a mundane, soulless housing estate. There may even be less public transport, a distinct lack of infrastructure, schools and decent roads. Your tiny block of 320 square metres will have no front or backyard, and your view across the road may be the scary sight of medium-density housing packing even more people in. The simple fact is that most people like where they live. It's familiarity, the proximity to work, the local school, or because friends and family live close by. So why not consider staying, unlocking the true value of your existing property, and consider sympathetic urban renewal at Harkaway Homes?
We did look at all options, whether it was buying a house, whether it was buying a house and renovating, or knocking a house over and going to one of the mass builders. And honestly, we went through a few different iterations before we came to this home. So we did buy a couple of houses and renovate them. We did look at the mass production builders, but this was always the dream, was to create something from the ground up, because no matter how much effort you put into the renovation, it's never quite right. It's never quite the home that you'd envisaged. There's always compromises. So when we found this block of land, it gave us the opportunity to really design the perfect home for us, and I think it's the perfect family home.
At Harkaway Homes, we take pride in enhancing existing streetscapes and mastering the charm and character of Australian reproduction homes that complement and blend naturally into our established suburbs, as opposed to today's ultra-modern, some would call ugly housing, happening on a street near you. Apart from the pride and joy of living in a Harkaway home, there are many benefits in replacing your home with one of our homes. One of the major benefits is the cost-effectiveness and predictable outcomes, as your Harkaway home will be built to strict construction codes that will ensure the use of the newest building materials, quality workmanship, structural guarantees, product warranties and energy efficiencies. Home replacement also allows you to consider the best aspects of your block and reposition your new home to fully utilise every square metre. Finally, building a Harkaway home will allow you to enjoy the luxuries of a new home, including quality design, modern-day conveniences and the customisation to your personal lifestyle without changing your current address.
We were living in the area about 12 years ago. We started renting a house in this area, and we were thinking about, do we buy our first house or do we find a block of land, knock a place over and build? And I started doing some research. I can't remember exactly, I must have found your website at the time and requested the brochure and the information pack. That was about 12 years ago that I first started looking into Harkaway, and really had the dream. I think I've always had the dream to build my own house, so it just hit all of my interests in that it was a traditional style house which works for this area. Plus I had the opportunity to create what I really had visualised for myself and the family, which was that traditional house with a modern interior but the classic exterior.
Harkaway Homes leads the field in the design of architect-quality Australian reproduction homes and offers tailored individual design specifically engineered to your site. One of our highly trained consultants will take you through a straightforward process that will enable you to establish which of our ranges can comfortably be positioned on your block. Once a decision is made on the style of home, we're able to provide you with a wide range of suggested floor plans, or alternatively, we will assist in creating a floor plan specifically for you. To enable us to fully tailor your Harkaway Homes construction package, we will discuss wall cladding options, veranda styles, decoratives, and preferred ceiling heights.
I think one of the terrific things about the whole way Harkaway works is that you get the exterior of the home, but then you get to design the interior however you want based on your requirements and what you need for your family. So it was really this sense of creating something, really having a vision in mind and then bringing it through to reality in the physical world. It's kind of analogous to making a great piece of art or cooking a good dinner or whatever. I mean, what we're now sitting in was the result of our visualisation and thinking and friends' suggestions, and we love to sit there with the plans and pore over them, so it was fun.
At Harkaway Homes, we pride ourselves on breathing life back into originality. We offer new traditional heritage homes that offer the best of both worlds. Perfect reproduction profiles with contemporary comfort that we expect in modern day living.
I think we've literally had every neighbour on every side come around and tell us how thrilled they are with the house. I think they were concerned that we were going to do the big box kind of modern house, which nothing wrong with that, but I think the particular streetscape, there's a lot of period homes. There have been people in this street for 30 years, and particularly our next door neighbours. They were really relieved, I think, and to the point where the number of times we've had people drive past, stop the car while I'm in the front yard and ask about the house and say how much they love it, and they've been thrilled, the whole neighbourhood's.
If an original Victorian or early Federation home is what you are looking for, you no longer have to battle the demand and supply contest. You can have a brand new one and recreate the great Australiana dream with Harkaway Homes. Our homes are often mistaken for originals, which is the biggest compliment we could receive and confirms why we are acknowledged as the industry leaders. So come and help us improve your streetscape and lifestyle with an award-winning Harkaway home.